careless. He stopped Nifty from stealing, and he stuck it to that Mothman!
Then why isn't he here then? Hmm?
Yeah, why isn't he here? Wait, none of you know what gets someone into heaven?
This questioning stops now. We know when a soul arrives. We know when they pass divine judgment. It is our job to ensure these souls are safe.
So, how souls get into heaven is a great mystery, which was somewhat very partially answered by the redemption of Serpentius. But how exactly are people sorted into heaven or hell? Given what we have seen from the show, let us organize a proper thought explaining this phenomenon and answer a glaring flaw in this system, which involves why Adam, being the dick master that he is, was never cast down into hell. This will also explain why angel dust is not in heaven as Adam pointed out.
Then why isn't he here then? Hmm?
Yeah.
So, sit or lay down comfortably, my fellow mind, as we unravel the mystery of the fallen and the risen of Hazbin Hotel, here in Mine Mind. Okay, first of all, the statement from Sarah and the redemption of Serpentius tell us clearly that the souls automatically or naturally spawn in either heaven or hell after death. Keep that noted, as it is the crucial part of understanding this entire system. Though the High Court angels seem to not have a clue what exactly gets souls' manifestation in heaven after death, which is odd and really doesn't make sense since they've literally had millennia to observe and study this phenomena and not even figured out a somewhat concrete model or criterion for this. Wow, so much for you guys promoting scientific innovation here. But anyway, though the criteria seem to be a mystery, Serpentius' rising/redemption actually offers some insight, and even the list Adam made during the hearing of Charlie's proposal. Accordingly, it states, do not steal, be selfless, and defy evil actors. Changed a few words here for clarity and formality. Though I doubt that this is all the criteria, it may be some of it. As we see in Serpentius' sacrifice, he was selfless and he was defying a malevolent force, which was Adam. And these did get him into heaven. And no, if Adam had killed Pentius with his angelic axe, Pentius would probably not have gone into heaven, as no soul survives angelic or carmine steel. So far, we know that selflessness, courage against evil, and probably not stealing can get you into heaven. But aside from that, we can actually infer some more things, such as being well-mannered and probably sincere about being well-mannered. So, why, given all these criteria, is Adam still in heaven after all this time, even as the quality of his soul and the character thereof has clearly deteriorated into being a
Dick master.
Remember the one core factor of this entire system. You have to die in order for you to respawn or reincarnate in either heaven or, in most sinners' cases, well, just hell again. Adam, even as he is clearly no longer worthy of heaven, has never died as a vulgar person, and thus cannot fall into hell. And that is also why, even if angel dust were to be redeemed enough during his face-off with Val in the bar, he couldn't respawn immediately in heaven yet, since he would have to die in that very exact moment. But a lingering question does remain. How was Lucifer banished and made fallen if it seems he was not killed? Though I mean, he might have been slain by the other 6 elders as seen by this spear imagery about his flashback. However, even if the elders had a way to banish angels to hell without death, I think they do have a reason or interest not to banish Adam specifically. As I mentioned before in a previous video, go to my channel to watch it, They might have just kept Adam in heaven by choice so that they can control him and make him more useful to heaven. I hypothesize that they foresaw that if they had banished Adam to hell for his deteriorating character, he would only add to the possible demon rebellion, so it was better to just keep him close and on a leash rather than make a possible enemy out of him. This is consistent to the planning philosophy employed by heaven, it seems, steady but certain, as mentioned in my previous videos. And so we have a system of falling and rising, but it requires death to reincarnate your soul into either heaven or hell. And that is where the flaw lies, for if a soul unworthy of their current world is yet to die, they would be stuck in that world forever. Thus, deteriorated souls and actually redeemed souls may be stuck in their respective inappropriate realm of existence. Which is why we have had Adam remain in heaven for so long. And since he was killed with angelic steel, his soul is probably destroyed by now. And so, even as we have just a shorter time together than usual in this discussion, my fellow mind, do feel free to extend your time here by watching this video on why heaven might actually be justified in their actions, or my review of the finale of Hazbin Hotel, or perhaps simply stay tuned for my video on Alistair and his various deals. May our minds meet again soon. You are always welcome here in my mind.